Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I have my own washi tapes. Oh, I can't even explain how happy I am. Basically, amongst all of the busyness and drama that happened with the washi tapes for the creator box, I ended up biting the bullet and ordering my own washi tapes because I thought, why the heck not? I've been wanting to do this forever, and it seems so surreal because I've always wanted to have my own washi tapes. It's my favorite stationery supply, and I am happy to say that I have two new washi tapes, and these are my debut washi tapes under my own Etsy store. I have two designs: the Fidel Washi tape, which is inspired by my dad's old accounting ledgers, and the Wonky Ledgers sticker sheets, and then the Torn Edges washi. Oh my goodness, this turned out so good. You all know I love a good craft paper torn edge, so I had to turn that and translate that into a washi tape. I can't actually breathe right now. Like, I am so excited and happy because if you know me, I think this all started with like the traveler's notebooks, but the more I got into the whole journaling and art journaling community, the more I fell in love with these washi tapes. So I wanted to create two washi tapes that kind of symbolize what I'm about and the things that are meaningful to me. And I think one of the biggest things that was important to me for this release was kind of honoring like the stuff that I've created in the past. So the Wonky Ledgers was one of the first few things that I carried on my Etsy store, and I thought that I would like pay homage to that, as well as my dad, because he's worked so hard and he's done so much for me, and he is like a constant inspiration. My family is a constant inspiration in general. So I thought I would create like a washi tape that kind of encapsulates that and the Etsy store, and I thought that the one of the first washi tapes had to be some sort of wonky ledger, and that's why it's named the Fidel Washi, because wonky ledgers were inspired by my dad, Fidel, and that's his name. The second washi, this is a closer look of it, is the Torn Edges washi, and I think if you've watched this channel enough, you know that I love a good torn edge, and I thought, why not turn that into a washi tape? So I scanned in and manipulated a whole bunch of torn edges of craft paper in different like colors and styles, and then I stacked them so it's a repeating pattern. And I love how these turned out. They're very low key, they're very neutral, and they kind of go with the types of washi tapes that I use in my journal a lot, which are very earthy and neutral tones. These are very simple, but I wanted my first two washi tapes that I carry in my store to be universal and usable in a lot of different types of spreads. As much as I love color, I also love like craft paper and beiges and whatnot. And I think this is like a good first step into the world of washi tapes. If you were following the creator box videos, you know that James had a lot of difficulties with his manufacturer, and I ended up using the same manufacturer. I just took a risk, and thankfully these washi tapes turned out great. There's no like weird wonky, well, there is wonky stuff because it's a Wonky Ledgers inspired washi tape, but there's no like and there wasn't anything weird in the batch that I received, which is great. So we shall see. Fingers crossed that if I ever order more, it'll still be fine. But yeah, that is the big news. I still can't believe I own these washi tapes. I received them on December 7th, which is the day that I filmed part of this this video. Actually, no, I received them on December 7th, but I filmed like the unboxing on December 8th. And yeah, it was such a wild day because on December 7th, it was a Saturday, and I picked up the box of washi tapes because it was held up at UPS for customs check. So I was a little bit nervous because I thought there was going to be a whole bunch of import fees or something happened, but everything was all right. There were import fees, but it wasn't like too much. and I picked it up and I opened them, and yeah, I was so excited. That's why the box was already open, and my reaction wasn't as wild because I had to open them like right there and then. I actually opened them in the car because I couldn't contain my excitement. So if I'm a mess in this voiceover, it's because I am, because one of my biggest goals of 2019, or in general in this whole stationery art journaling journey, is to create my own washi tapes. This is a dream come true. I can't believe it. 2019 is amazing. Okay, I need to like calm down. But I was really excited, and that on that day, on Saturday, I also went to downtown Vancouver because I needed to return a gift that I received, or that not that I received, that I purchased for my sister because the sizing was off. So I was looking into printing some photos from that day. I had a picture of the truffle shumai dumplings that I had, as well as this cityscape photo that I took in downtown Vancouver, but my pocket printer wasn't working, so I just ditched that and created a cool background for the left hand side of the spread. I basically created this Nordic inspired kind of print. It's very midsummer. If you watch that that horror movie by, is it Ali Aster, or it's just like the traditional like Nordic motif, but I kind of like took my own spin on that because obviously I don't really know much about like Nordic design or traditional Nordic design, but I really like the concept of hygge. Is that how you pronounce it? It's Hygge. It means, I think it's a Danish word. It means like the art of being cozy, or like the love of simple things and like cozy things. And I think of that concept when I see patterns like this. That's why I ended up kind of putting that as my base layer, and then I'm using the leftover from that liquor store gift card that I got a few days back, and then I'm layering my own washi, which is ridiculous because I still can't believe I have my own washi tape. I used the Fidel Washi on the left hand side of the spread, and then I layered a classic-y washi over top of that. On the right hand side of the spread, I put a torn edge of white paper, and then I put the torn edge washi tape on the edge of that page, so it looks like we have like some torn craft paper layered over top. And the great thing about the torn edge washi tape is that it looks amazing on like notebook edges or corners, because it kind of makes it look like you stacked a whole bunch of craft paper, when in reality you just put a strip of washi tape down. I'm sorry if I'm like super self-promotion-y in this video. I'm just really excited about these washi tapes. But I will try not to just talk about the washi tapes. I'm going to talk about the spread too. So after putting down those torn edges of paper and then the torn edge washi tape, I pulled this this brown kind of wood pattern paper, and then this kind of chocolate brown, I guess it's construction paper, but I just found it in my work bag. I guess I accidentally put a scrap piece of paper that I had from school into my bag, and I really liked the shade, so I ended up using it. I did some stamping, of course, with my Brilliance white Moonlight white ink, and then my Kelly Perky stamp set, because I wanted to change it up, because I felt like I was using a lot of those tearaway calendar sheets a lot. And since I had that stamp mounted on the acrylic block, I just pre-stamped a whole bunch of DECs on the sheet so I can use it for my date markers. I also used my roller date stamp and stamped the date on the right hand side of the spread, and then I layered a whole bunch of the wonky, I keep calling them wonky ledgers. I know it is a wonky ledger washi tape, but it is the Fidel washi tape. So I layered the Fidel washi tape and then a few of the creator box washi tapes, which I do want to look into ordering in the future. I am now convinced that I need those designs as a part of my shop as well. I did my journaling with a Muji pen instead of a fountain pen, just because I've been liking gel pens in general. And then I think I also put the part of the packaging with the washi tapes, because the washi tapes that I ordered come shrink wrapped in a plastic casing to keep it secure and safe during transit, and it also comes with this cool like branding sticker over top of the center hole of the washi tape. And I went with like a very on brand sticker. I'm not really happy with it. If there's one thing I could change with this release, it would be to kind of make sure that like the organic blobs of that washi tape sticker bleed to the edge of the sticker. I shouldn't have put a white border, and I would have made the center text a little bit more large, because right now it's quite small. But if you look at that like the branding for these washi tapes, it's in line with my business cards if you've ever ordered from my Etsy store, and it kind of is in line with like my YouTube, Etsy website like branding. It's like those 4 organic shaped blobs in my favorite colors. But I am so excited and so like over the moon with this kind of like milestone for me and Job's Journal, because this is something that I've always wanted to do, and I can't believe that at the end of 2019 I was able to make that happen. I think a large part of it is due to James and how he approached me for the creator box. So thank you, James, for allowing me to be part of that project and pushing me to start producing my own stationery and my own materials. And I also want to thank everyone who recently subscribed and who has supported me in my Etsy store and watches these YouTube videos, because without you watching and encouraging me, I would have never done this, and never in a million years would I have thought that I would be able to do something like this. It's so fulfilling, and it's amazing that I can do this on top of my day job, my full-time teaching job. It's been a lot of hard work and a lot of really late nights, but I think it really paid off, and I'm so excited to share this with you. The link is down below if you want to shop it. It would mean the world to me if you support it, because I'm really passionate about this product, and with your support I can continue to produce more of these washi tapes. It's not about the money, it's not about the profit, it's about like constantly trying new things, and I think I'm just over the moon, as you can tell. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and thank you for all the love in general. I just feel so blessed and genuinely happy for this community and for all of these creatives that have helped me get to where I am today. Wow, it feels like an Oscar speech, but it truly feels that way to me. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Bye.